What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion, and welcome to the last part of this wonderful yet very short Let's Play. In the last part, we finished up all the boos and the last remaining unlit rooms of the mansion, as well as finished up all the gems. We now have every single one that we can get up to this point, as well as the 50 boos. For that, we did get the second golden diamond that gives us 20 million G. And we sucked up the last couple of portrait ghosts, which I'm going to read the bios of now. There should only be two. This one here, the chilly climber Sir Weston, 30 years old. This strange fellow's icy abode may be the reason he hasn't warmed up to being a ghost. Very annoying fella. And then the last one, the boss of Area 4, if you will. The starving artist Vincent van Gogh, 59 years old. Despite failing to sell a single painting in 30 years, this stubborn man refuses to let this art die. Right. After we sucked up Vincent van Gogh, we did get the key for the door down there, and that is where we're gonna have the final confrontation with King Boo. It is time to save Mario and end this horror once and for all. We have done everything we can in the mansion. We've lit up every room. We have a lot of money. We have all the gemstones that we can get. Not all the large pearls, but that was obvious that I wouldn't get all of them. But we are set. We are ready and absolutely thrilled to go into this fight. The door right there we haven't opened yet. We have to dodge these bomber ghosts, open the door and go through another hallway, a little zigzag here, very ominous, and we have the last door that has thorns on it. Luigi opens it. What hides behind is a room that we've already seen in an earlier part through the lookout at the bottom of the well. It is King Boo's personal room. Gonna let the cutscene play out for this one. Very ominous doorknob. The lion face. But we are here. The secret altar. Now, in typical Luigi's Mansion fashion, before we do anything, we have to check out these things, because inside of them, there will be a bunch of money. And if I remember correctly, the last sapphire will be in one of them too. So we absolutely do have to check them out before we approach King Boo. And I think in here is the last sapphire. Yep. Come here. Number 10. In case you guys were wondering why there were only 9 sapphires, there aren't. The last one is just inside of the secret altar. But now it's finally time to approach him and face him head on. I could just stare at my Mario painting for hours. It's true what they say about fine art. It takes utterly refined sensibilities to truly appreciate it. The way you plead for help, Mario, I find it so satisfying. Perhaps that is merely because I remember how much trouble you've caused me in the past. Seriously though, who would actually believe that man just get given away in contests? Talk about stupid. What did they feed you, Mario Brothers, anyway? Gullible soup? Yeah, your brother came all this way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific. However, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well, then my gallery will truly be complete. I'm not afraid of you, fool. I fear only that infernal poltergeist you carry on your back, stupid machine, but I am a king among boos. I swear it. I shall fear no mere house-cleaning device. I must say I despise the way you vacuumed all my friends. Don't imagine that I'll flee. I'll fight you like a true boo. Now join your brother inside the painting. What is he doing? He's turning the painting of Mario into a painting of Bowser, and he's going inside of it like Mario 64, but Bowser is awake and he sucks us into the last fictional area of the game and the last arena of Luigi's Mansion. The roof. And we're fighting, as you might have guessed already, not King Boo, not inherently. We're fighting King Koopa Bowser himself. Very ominous, very dangerous. Very surprising, but Luigi is ready for it, although he doesn't really look like it. Come on, cheer up, Luigi. It's the last fight, final fight. You got this. Anyway, what we have to do is dodge his attacks all this time, and eventually he will start throwing these spiky balls at us and not suck us in. There you go, these spiky balls. One of them will stay on the map, or a couple of them. We just have to suck them in and wait for him to open his mouth and blast him in his face. Once we do that, we literally behead him, and King Boo will fly out, and we have to suck him up. But don't think that Bowser's done yet. His head will start floating, and he will start shooting ice at you. King Boo has 500 HP, a lot for a Boo, and we have to get rid of all of it. Interesting theory about this is that this Bowser is actually the real Bowser, not just like a puppet by what is probably like assumed by the game. It's just supposed to be a puppet, but many people think that this might be the real Bowser that Mario defeated. Go away, go away, go away. That Mario defeated at the end of Paper Mario, right? Because at the end of Paper Mario, Bowser falls down and like incredibly high amount of, I guess, fall, and he would not have survived that any way, shape, or form. And many theories believe that this is King Boo, Jesus, reviving Bowser, and as soon as he's down to his last 200 HP, Bowser will put his head back on wrong and start moving around the entire arena crazed. But many people think that King Boo just took the corpse of the real Bowser and reanimated it, and is using it for his own good now. But this time, you're mine. 140 HP left, you can't flee anymore. This is your end, King Boo. You are done. You are joining your friends in my vacuum! And he drops the second red diamond of the game. His crown is a prize, and Bowser's body falls lifeless. We've done it. We've beaten him. We've saved Mario. Poor guy fell asleep.
Luigi! Luigi, you did it! Truly remarkable, my boy. I supplied the Poltergust 3000, but you ran it with all the way to the top, sonny. You've made me so proud. Get a hold of yourself, Gad. What's that? You found King Boo? He jumped into a painting of Bowser, you say? He even blew fire at you? Oh, wow. In all my years of ghost research, I've never heard such a fantastical tale. And that career spans 60 years, mind you. Why, I still recall starting out as a young whelp who trembled at the mere thought of a ghost. Trembled, I say. Oh, beg your pardon. This old brain goes recollecting every now and then. I could sit down and fill a week spinning ghost yarns. By just last... Right. Well, anywho, Luigi, grab your brother's painting and bring him to the lab. Poor little feller's fallen asleep. He must have just collapsed with relief and exhaustion when he saw you arrive. Now get your machine ready to return your brother to his former state, alrighty? I'll be expecting you both.
Yes, sir, we have to serve this. We're saving Mario. And the entirety of the mansion.
Oh yeah.
It's time to collect our well-deserved rest. The way he waddles with Mario's painting in his hand is so cool.
This'll mess with your head. All your hard work lasted only a single night. Well done, Luigi. The mansion those boos built disappeared into the night, but that treasure seems to be real. I have no interest in such stuff, so go on and keep it all. Use it however you like. Say what? Enough rattling on about money? I guess we'd better get your brother back then. Of course, your brother's really important, but first we have to take care of these last ghosts.
Once again, we are giving Egad the ghosts that we sucked up. This time it's just King Boo and the Bowser head inside of the portrificationizer. Now I can actually like pronounce it because I've looked at the word a couple of times. I should actually have the gold frame for Bowser and King Boo because I didn't take a single bit of damage, which is low-key impressive because I haven't done this fight in a bit. But out of all the boss fights, this one's probably the second easiest. And there you go, gold painting. What a wonderful sight. Gold painting for Vasily as well. Silver painting for Soupy. That's okay. Gold painting for Vincent van Gogh. Yep. Bronze painting for... No, that's gold. Gold for Uncle Grimly. Silver for the Clockwork Soldiers. And silver for... Sir Weston, right? Blah, 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 blah. Let's see how much money we have. Area 4, Uncle Grimly, Jarvis, oh not Vasily, oops, Vincent van Gogh, Soupy, Clockwork Soldiers, Sir Weston, and King Boo, adding up to a total of 23 ghosts. A lot. Now let's see. This is the final stat of the game. We are going to see our final amount of money. 5 million from the sapphires, 8 from the emeralds, and 10 from the rubies, 10 from the diamonds, 10,000 from the blue diamonds, and 40 million from the golden ones. Pearls, this should add up to 133,625,000 G on the dot. That is insane. Holy shit, I was expecting to have more than 100,000, but I'm closer to 150,000. I'm pretty positive if I got like all 19 huge pearls and a little bit more money maybe, and 60 gold bars, I would have reached 150 million. That's insane. I love it. Nice. But now it's time to turn Mario back. They're torturing the poor guy. This must hurt. Come on, it's time to come back to the real living form, Mario. Love how they play his theme here. How is he supposed to fit through that pipe there? Oh, that's how. Mario? He shoots out of the portrificationizer. All well and healthy. There he is. Mario. And Luigi can't believe it. He has happy tears. He finally saved his brother. He got through the scary mansion all by himself. In a single night. Happy tears and laughter. Filled with love. Isn't that nice? And that is it for Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. Such a wonderful game. I don't even know where to begin. This was the release title for the GameCube. You have to keep that in mind. The release title for the GameCube wasn't a big Mario adventure. That came after Mario Sunshine. That came after Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion was the big release title for the GameCube. And it was a huge risky step for Nintendo to put Luigi in the start position and give it a spooky adventure, or give him a spooky adventure full with ghosts where you have to save Mario. It fits him. But this game is where Luigi really got his personality. His scaredy cat personality and his sloppiness, and he's being kind of a klutz all the time. But that's where he got it from. And it pulled through up until this day. Luigi's Mansion did so many things right. It's one huge mansion. It's a lot of portrait ghosts. The money you can have, the exploration you have in the mansion feels so free, and the things that you can choose, the optional ghosts, and if you want to collect money or if you don't, it feels really, really well thought out. And it is well thought out. It feels almost like an open world game of some sorts. Not really, because it's still linear. You have to go from room to room, but in between the rooms you can explore the mansion to your liking, and I love it. The boss fights could have been a little more difficult. In general, the entire game could have been a little more difficult. It's a very easy game, at least if you play in the normal mansion. There's also another secret hidden mode that I might let's play in the future on the PAL version, because it's different on the PAL version than it is on the USA and Japan version. More to that in a bit. But the game in general is pretty easy. The game doesn't really give you any challenges, at least not up until the blackout. The blackout is probably the only hard part about this game, and that is probably one of my only critique points, and that it's too short. It's way too short and it's way too easy. But other than that, Luigi's Mansion is a masterpiece and should absolutely be played by everyone. And so the matter of the ghosts was settled. Professor Egad was so delighted to have all of his paintings returned that he used the treasure Luigi found to build Luigi a new house. And our rank is rank A. Congratulations, your mansion is complete. The 100% of the game is this right here. The rank A mansion with our money that we collected. The end. Beautiful. 133,625,000 G. we're not done quite yet. I do want to show you guys one more thing that I haven't shown you yet. We get pushed straight back to the main menu, by the way. We can just choose our save file, even though it says area 1 and 0G. That's because now we have the option to go to the hidden mansion. More about that later, but for now we are going to go into the gallery, which is where our collected ghosts will be. This is where you can look at every single painting that the game has to offer. And you can read something about them as well. Also, these statues here, a little creepy, but oh well. You can look at the paintings one by one. Also, look at the painting of your house that you got. And judging by the frame, of course, you can see how well you did with everyone. I think this was my worst one. I only have one singular bronze frame, and it's the fucking billiard guy. Because the fucking billiard balls kept flying into my face. That was so frustrating. I don't even have bronze on Sir Weston. How did I manage to fuck up the billiards guy out of all people? God damn. I was even able to suck up Spooky and the fat guy. Also here in the back door is, of course, the big prize, number 23, King Boo and Bowser in a huge treasure room. That is it for the gallery. There's also a map here, which is very ominous because it shows you that there's different rooms all the way back there, but it's just for show. That's pretty much the lab. I think the room to our left is just a hallway. Then the room with the ladder is the lab itself, and the room next to the lab is the training room. At least that's what it always was to me, and it kind of makes sense, the layout. But yeah, this is the gallery. You can spend as much time in here as you want, looking at your different photos. Also, in one save file, it will carry on. So if you would start a new playthrough in the mansion, your paintings won't get overwritten. So if you have the desire to go back into the game and try to get every single gold frame, you can absolutely do that, and the game will save it for you. And eventually, if you have all the gold frames, it will portray all of the gold frames in the gallery right here, which is a cool feature. I do enjoy that. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to talk about before I end the part is the hidden mansion. In the version that I'm playing, the American version, and the Japanese version, the hidden mansion is nothing special. It's a little darker, but your poltergust works at double the speeds. And that is the only change in these two versions of the game. The PAL version, however, is a little different. As soon as you beat the main game on the PAL version and you decide to go into the hidden mansion, it will cause a great change in gameplay, because it's a much larger challenge than the normal mansion. In the PAL version, the entire mansion is mirrored, so flipped on its own axis. So you have to relearn the layout of the mansion. Also, you get less hearts and more ghosts, and more difficult ghosts will appear. Apparently, or like for example, in the first area, you will already find blue bashers that we only found at the end of area 3, and you get less hearts, but your poltergust still works twice the power. So that's a real challenge. And if I ever feel the need to play this game again, I will absolutely play through the PAL version on my own and then start a let's play on the hidden mansion, because I do feel like the PAL hidden mansion deserves a let's play. It's a very cool idea. But anyway, that is it for Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play as much as I did. As always, I hope you're having a good day, evening, morning, night, or wherever you might be. And until the next one, bye-bye!